Nah, turn on my man's show. No bullshit.
What's good? It's your boy Robbie Bean, back with another episode. Pursuing Dreams Part 4 with my good man Suggs. You did. My first guest. Like when I first started doing this, you was my first guest, you know what I'm saying? So I owe a lot to him, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Much love and all that.
Much love to you, sir. Much
Most
love to you.
definitely. Most views ever got all that type of shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you once again for letting me back on your platform. I'm happy that you even think I'm cool enough to even be doing this. I do appreciate the opportunity, man. Thank you.
But yeah, I feel like I ain't seen you like in a brick. But like last time I heard you was like overseas, you know what I mean, on ships and living life, man. Of course, working still, you did.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
like
a little bit
what I'm
of
saying?
work, but yeah, man. I had a beautiful opportunity going on this mission overseas on something my company calls Pacific Pathways. So yeah, we went to a bunch of different countries and I got to experience a bunch of beautiful things.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal. I was able to express or like lay down everything that I was experiencing in the key of my music. So I use my music as a way to share to everybody else what I was doing. You know, once everybody hear this new instrumental album, it'll be like you was right there with me. You know what I'm saying?
So where else did you go, like in particular, you know what I'm saying?
I went to Australia, I went to Hawaii, Japan, and Indonesia.
That's crazy.
It was
And it was all about shit, right?
Yeah. And then like once we like went into like port, I was able to like go out and travel and just go on some journeys, man. Go do some things, you know.
What that means, yeah.
Live it up. But yeah, man. I was extremely grateful that I had the opportunity, and I can't wait to show everybody what came out of me going overseas. Of course, you know I have the experiences and all that, but I immortalized the traveling experience with this album, which is called International, INTL. You feel what I'm saying? So.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, the fact that you were on the road and, you know what I'm saying, overseas, I was gonna ask you, like, did that help, like, influence you or, like,
Oh, yes.
give you a different state of mind,
Absolutely.
help influence your art, you know what I'm saying, shit like that?
It took it to the next level. It was just so humbling. You feel what I'm saying? It really took my creative process to the next level. Cause like for example, I would go out and I would travel. I would look at all these things. You feel what I'm saying? I would come back. I pre-recorded all my records before I left.
For real?
And I put them into the sampler. So I had the opportunity to create it and do all that while I was over there. But like, just trying to taking the energy that I got over there and converting it to the sounds, conveying it to the people, which I haven't got to do yet. But once you hear this album, I promise you, it's particular tracks that are a testament to those particular places that I went to. You feel what I'm saying? So
Some different vibes and all that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The sounds are incredible. You feel what I'm saying? It's my best work, period.
Yeah.
Like this album, it's 45 tracks. The album is 1 hour and 12 minutes long. I got some beautiful guests on there.
This your longest tape? Like it will be? Yeah.
And I'm so happy how it turned out. You feel what I'm saying? I invested so much time, money.
Yeah. Was you working a lot when you was?
No.
I
ain't gonna lie. No.
I got you.
But I did have a big role. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't doing what my team was doing. My team was in the field doing operations with foreign militaries and whatnot. So I was on the ship the whole time. But I did have a big role still. So I was on a cargo ship. I was looking after and taking accountability for all our helicopters and all our vehicles and whatnot. So it's a big job. But at the same time, all I had to do was go downstairs, check on them, make sure everything was good, make sure nothing was broken. And yeah, that was it, man. But but once I got through doing that, I spent a couple hours out of my day taking care of that. It's it's time to go enjoy myself. But we was at sea for like, I think the longest we was at sea was like 13 days.
For real?
And we got caught in a tsunami.
Wow.
So the ship was like, we in the middle of the Pacific,
Yeah.
everybody rocking like this back and forth. So it was insane. But
You been on that ship like that before?
no.
Yeah?
No, I've been on like a little cruise before, I think when I was in middle school for like a Washington D.C. trip, but No, that was the first, man. It was incredible.
You ain't get seasick or nothing? You was straight?
Nah, no. Everybody else was. A lot of people was, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But no, I ain't, cause I mean I've been wavy for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? I've been, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah. No, I ain't get seasick or nothing. But it was a phenomenal experience.
Yeah.
And I'm happy what came out of that experience, which is this album, INTL, International.
True indeed. You took a lot of pictures when you was out there too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. A lot of
You
pictures,
meet
a lot
any of
of
the people?
videos.
Like the natives there?
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what I think. That's why I was so inspired, really, because the people, they took to me so well. You feel what I'm saying? It was just the energy and the love and the hospitality and just how they treated me. How every time people see me, they bow to me and like damn, America need to pick up some of these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like going to stores and just interacting, even though they couldn't speak English, they was just so kind. And I went to the arcade. I didn't have no yen, excuse me.
Yeah.
And
That was like the money over there?
yeah,
I got you.
I ain't have no coins, but the people was taking care of me. You feel what I'm saying? They gave me mad coins to play. Although I got my ass whooped, but I had fun, you know, playing Street Fighter with Japanese people and all that. It was incredible.
It's so wild when you think about it. Like, it seemed like everybody else had to like kind of, they look at us, or they got to be, what am I trying to say? Like they're somewhat influenced by us. They know about our culture,
Right.
and they interested in our culture. But it seems like Americans, we just interested in us, our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Really, yeah.
Other shit.
I think that needs to be reciprocated.
For real.
Man, I just like Japan I keep bringing up Japan because that's where I was. Like Japan, like it really changed my life. Like for real. Like Japan, it really opened my eyes to. Like,
You say you always fuck with like anime and
yeah,
that type of shit,
and I'm
right?
already a big nerd, right? So it's like I was in my happy place at Japan. You feel what I'm saying? And it wasn't just, it was Australia, you know. And everywhere I went, the people was real nice. But Japan is so clean. Like when you just walking down the street, you won't even see a trash can. You won't see no litter.
Damn, no trash. That's crazy.
Like for real, like it's so clean. The air is
for real.
It's so fresh. It's amazing. I'm telling you. But Australia, the people was phenomenal as well.
Do they have like accents out there?
Oh yeah. And that's one of the first things too. Like once they heard my voice, like it was.
They knew.
Like man, just some of the situations that I went through over there, it was real flattering, you know. Like going into like a video game store or a movie store or something like that, and I'm like, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? Shorty that was working there, she was like, and then like she took well to it. That's all I'm gonna say. She took well to it. But I remained professional.
I got you.
And she was the one working, and she was supposed to remain professional.
Exactly,
but
right.
I had to tell her, like, girl, I'm just here to look for a movie. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want no. But yeah, man, Indonesia, it wasn't. We wasn't in like Bali or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? We was in a place called Banyuwangi, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. But it was like still, it was nice, but it was the slums. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still had a good time out there too. You feel what I'm saying? Interacting. You know what I'm saying? I got some real nice clothing items out there.
Did you see a lot of like dark complexion people? The place you went? Like
In Indonesia, there was dark. I think while I was in Australia, I seen one black person.
For real? Yeah.
Just one. Japan, you know, it's a lot of military bases in Japan.
Right.
So I seen a fair amount of black people out there, or not even black people, just people of color. But for the most part, it was like natives. You know what I'm saying, or something of that effect. But yeah, man, it's crazy.
Talk about the latest song that you dropped not too long ago.
I think it was International Road. I put that on all streaming platforms.
Is that the one featuring?
Oh, Vic Spencer.
Yeah, that one.
I'm
talking about that one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Man.
Of course, you speak on both, but yeah, that one. Yeah. I fuck with that joint too.
All right, so recently I've been putting out a bunch of singles. You feel what I'm saying? Just trying to warm people up to my sound, and I was so excited to finally get my music available and accessible to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, in the last interview, I think that's what I said I wanted to do. I want to get my music on.
You did. Yeah.
Well, since
you
that,
want to work with people, all that stuff.
Exactly. So yeah, I've done both of those things. You feel what I'm saying? I've been more open to working with artists because I'm real meticulous about what I have on my tracks. You feel what I'm saying? But
why? Cause like energy, or like you want to make sure they.
I just feel like. Yeah, I don't like. I just feel like there's a standard. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not I don't fall into like what everybody gonna like.
Exactly, trends and shit like that.
Right. I listen and I make music that I like,
Right.
and I hope that everybody else like it.
Exactly,
if they don't, that's fine. You feel what I'm saying? But I figure why not reach out to artists that I listen to,
right.
and like try to work with artists that I appreciate and I admire. So I reached out to a couple. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't get responses from everybody.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Were they like civilian and military or?
No, these is like well known underground artists.
Okay.
These is like well known underground.
Washingtonians or from everywhere?
I'm talking Chicago, New York.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to network on the. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to network on these social medias, but not everybody. It's hard when don't nobody know who you is, right? So I reached out to my good brother Vic Spencer. He told me because obviously if I'm like, hey, I got these beats, can you rap on them? They're gonna be like, okay, but what's the incentive? You know what I'm saying? Like what you gonna give me?
Exactly.
So at first he gave me a price, and I told him like, I respect your art. I respect that you know your worth, but I ain't balling like that.
Exactly.
For that price. I'm not balling like that. But and we wasn't gonna do it. We wasn't gonna do Dead Sea Scrolls. You feel what I'm saying? And Dead Sea Scrolls, originally that beat was called Time Zone, by the way. It was just gonna be a full instrumental album, and that beat was called Time Zone originally. But after we closed out our conversation, he told me he couldn't do it for the price that I offered him, and for the price that he offered me. That was it. It was peace. But he reached back out to me. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, you know what, man? If you could do it for this price, we can do it. I said, I can rock with that. Right there. I can do that.
Right.
So he showed love, man. And
where's he from?
He from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's worked with some. I think he did songs with Chance.
Yeah.
I think he did songs with Vic Mensa. Vic Spencer is like, y'all should make sure y'all do y'all research on Vic Spencer, man. He
was on the thing on that beat.
For real. And he's like, it's surprising to me like how nice he really is with them lyrics. You feel what I'm saying? And he don't get the publicity and the notoriety he deserves. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's really a dog with them lyrics for real. But yeah, he did the track in like a day, like 2 days, and he sent it back. And when I heard that damn song for the first time, and it brought tears to my eyes, because that was my first collab with anybody. I've never done a song with anybody. So for it to be Vic Spencer, he's done songs with Sean Price.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I had to wear this today because Sean Price is a legend. If you don't know who Sean Price is, make sure y'all do y'all research, man. Now, coming from a dude who did songs with a legend such as Sean Price, and me working with him, I feel like I'm connected now. I feel like I'm a part of somebody's legacy. Other than my own, of course. Rest in peace, Sean Price, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's a legendary individual. I had to get that jacket. But anyways, yeah, he's done songs with Sean Price, and for him to reach back out to me and be like, yeah, the beats is fire. I sent him a bunch of beats. I sent him like 20 beats, maybe even 20.
Was it hard for you, like the...
Yeah.
Cause I know like that's your baby and exactly. This your first time.
Exactly. Like just putting it out there, and not really knowing like, what if this nigga steal my shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you. Right.
It was just weird doing that because I've never sent anybody a bunch of beats like that, other than another individual by the name of Rock Mars, Rock Marciano. But yeah, other than that, I've never sent my beats out to anybody. But so yeah, putting them in somebody's hands that was bigger than me in the music aspect, that was difficult. But I got over it, and the results turned out phenomenal. And shout out to my man Curtis as well for doing the artwork for that track.
Yeah, I fuck with that too. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. And speaking on it's just so much lore that I have to share about this album.
Do your thing, man.
So on the Dead Sea Scrolls artwork, right? It said it's the Dead Sea Scrolls, but in the background you see like some water, and you see like two figures. That's actually the artwork for the album International. So I'm gonna reveal that soon, and you'll understand why he did that, because it was basically he was just saying like, this is what's in front of you right now, but behind that is coming the album, which is International. So yeah, I'm gonna release the artwork for that soon. Shout out to my man Curtis, man.
How do you get in touch with the artist who did the artwork?
I've known him since like middle school.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like he from my city.
Ohio?
Yeah, he from Canton, Ohio. So yeah. I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to put everybody like on the, and I'm not even all the way in it.
Right.
Yet. I'm trying to take people with me. Like
you can't do it by yourself. You get to take it like community. You know
exactly.
what I'm
Like so,
Hell
like
yeah.
talents from around my area that I know is nice. I try to involve them as well.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
True indeed. True indeed. So we got the song, you got the album. You got like a time frame when you think about dropping it, or just going with the flow kind of?
I want to say
singles or.
I want to say March, April, maybe. I would love to drop it on my mother's birthday. You feel what I'm
What's
saying?
her birthday?
March 11th.
Okay,
It's her
Pisces.
birthday,
True,
so
true. Me too. That's what's up. Pisces gang, you dig?
I want to, yeah, that's what I want to drop it around that time. You feel what I'm saying?
How about the features? Can you speak on these features? Or it's gonna be surprise type shit? You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all know Vic Spencer is on there. I'm really just looking at 2 more features on there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Another pretty dope MC. I just want y'all to just tap in, man. When I drop it, just listen to it. You feel what I'm saying? If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. But it's nice. I'm trying to tell you it's nice. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So no, I'm not gonna tell you who else is on it.
I
But
got you.
it's some beautiful people that's gonna be on there though.
How about percentage wise? How much of it is gonna have lyrics and how much is gonna be straight instrumentals? Percentage wise.
Only 2 to 3 songs on there are gonna have lyrics.
Okay.
It's skits on there. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, that's dope.
There's interludes. You feel what I'm saying? It's a bunch of dope things on the album. Like it's really a beautiful album. And another thing that's dope about it is there's beats on there that I made in 2014, 2015, for example, but I didn't record them. So like you hearing my earliest work and you hearing my most current work, but I bet you can't tell what the oldest work is on there because I've been nice. It's like, I'm just playing.
Talking shit, nigga.
I'm just playing, but no, yeah, some real old tracks on there that I used to make on my phone while I was riding with like while I was riding with my mom in her car. So, but I put them all into the MPC. You feel what I'm saying? And I got busy. But yeah, you hearing some of my old. Actually, now that I think about it, Dead Sea Scrolls or Time Zone, I actually made that beat in 2015 in my mom's car, but I didn't record it until 2019. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
For real. So work wise, how often do you make beats nowadays? Since you got back, you know what I'm saying?
Man, when I first got back, I was on it like cool. I had to like get everything together like work wise.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like with the army and whatnot. You know, I had to organize and situate my room, getting unpacked, and.
Did you already have the album playlist set like when you was on like out? You know what I'm saying?
It just.
Oh, that's it.
It as the longer I was out there, the more it built. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the name of it at first. I knew I wanted to do it. I just didn't know the name for it or how I wanted to do it or what I wanted to base it off of. I just knew when I went overseas, I wanted to make a beat tape.
Right.
You know, but it really turned into a full. They don't even make hour 12-minute projects anymore. And this is, for some people, it might be difficult to sit and listen to a bunch of beats because especially given how long it is. But like, hey, that's on you.
Are you gonna put in like is it gonna be like a? Oh, you said it's gonna interlude and skip, so it's gonna have like an energy type of like a flow to it.
It's not gonna be
like
theme.
random.
Right, it's a theme. It's a concept to it.
Right.
Oh, you feel what I'm saying? It touches everyththing. It touches my darkest moments. It touches my best moments. It touches love. It touches lust. It touches everything. Family. It touches death. Did I say that already? No, it touches that. It touches life. It touches. It's really real well-rounded, if I must say so myself. I try to. You're gonna feel it. Trust me. And the song titles are real important too. Every song title, there's a reason behind that song title. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's really it's well structured. It's very well structured, if I must say so myself.
Sure indeed. Where'd you go like to record to lay everything down? Like a main studio or like? You know what I'm saying?
I was in my I was in my room on the ship.
Yeah.
Little small room.
Yeah.
One little twin size, maybe even smaller than that size bed. And sometimes I would make them in there. Sometimes I would go outside, look at the waves while we sailing, and I just chop
That's
it
dope
up.
as fuck, man.
You feel me?
That's dope
So
as fuck.
sometimes I go in the weight room and make beats. You
Yeah.
know, it just depended on how I was feeling. Yeah, man. I made beats mostly in my room and outside, watching the waves sailing.
Yeah. Did you capture any of that, like video type thing?
Yeah,
Yourself, you know what I'm saying?
it's
Do your
one.
thing on it?
It's a couple videos that I have. It's a real short one on my Instagram. It was just like how I spent my 21st birthday, and it was a video of me outside, little clip, making beats and whatnot.
You bullshit. You just turned 21?
That's fine.
Crazy, bruh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's what's up.
In August, August 17th.
So how long were you gone for again? Like from when to when?
I left May 29th or May 28th, and I came back October 29th. Yeah. So yeah, I spent about 5 months over there. You feel what I'm saying? It was a bunch of good people on that ship too. You feel what I'm saying? That I really, built a brotherhood with, for real. So shout out to all them too. Y'all know who y'all is. Appreciate y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Or everybody on the Ocean Jazz. You feel what I'm saying? Much love to all y'all, man.
Now was Jay Dilla the one who like inspired you to do beat tapes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause before I knew who, I didn't even know beat tapes was a thing. You feel what I'm saying? But I started digging. You feel what I'm saying? I heard, like I said, hours full of beats. You feel what I'm saying? Like albums, just beats and no lyrics. And I was just like, wow, I don't even need lyrics.
What age was this?
It sounds so good. Man, I might have been like 12 or 13.
For real?
Yeah.
You was on like what, YouTube or?
Yeah,
like that, yeah.
YouTube. And I mean, I was always listening to Dilla and all that, but I didn't know about the beat tapes per se.
Yeah.
I was listening to the Rough Draft EP, and I would love listening to just the instrumentals. It's like a 2-disc set.
Yeah.
So I would listen to the album with the lyrics and then the instrumental version of the album. So, but yeah, like I didn't start figuring out about like just strictly beat tapes until like Donuts, like 2006. And I was what was I, 8? Yeah. Was it 2006? Yeah. So once I heard that, once I started digging deeper into it, as I got a little bit older, that's why I was like, I gotta do that, because I just want to see what I can do,
How many tapes you got right now? That's out.
I got Sands, Typhoon, presets, breakfast and lunch break bumps, and then I got like a bunch of singles. But it's a bunch of beats that didn't make it on the album, so I'm gonna do like an international outtakes, beat tapes, like the beats that I cut, and then I'm gonna still do Sands too. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. I got so many beats. I got like 400 beats,
for real,
500 beats that I gotta do that. Sands 2 is gonna come in volumes. So true. So I'm gonna do that.
Are all those tapes available like on streaming platforms, or are they just like mixtape platforms, or some of them have?
The like Sands and Typhoon, those are just on SoundCloud. I might put them on Apple Music, and Spotify and all that, but I don't know.
It's like a difficult process to do, or
no, it's not really difficult. It's pretty simple actually.
You don't know if you wanna. I got you.
I like them where they at.
I got you.
I like them being on SoundCloud because
keep it underground, keep it.
Yeah, like it feels right there. Like if I don't know if that's made so much for the Apple Music and major streaming platforms, but because that's just the mind frame that I was in at the time. I just want to keep it like that. Like sometimes it.
Like you don't want to judge you off.
No, not. It's not judging. No, because like I love that. That's not. Those 2 beat tapes ain't made for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Those was like, I was walking around like school, like, hey, listen to this. Type like here I just put out a beat tape. Listen to this. Like I liked that, like where it's at. I'm just comfortable with where it's at. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to listen to it, go on SoundCloud. Listen to it. Run them plays up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
How old were you when you dropped the first tape on SoundCloud?
I think I was 16 or 17. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was 17. Yeah, 17 when I dropped. And I dropped Sands like 1 month before I dropped Typhoon, or maybe even a couple days actually.
Hit it with the back to back
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Most definitely. Shit, any other like future projects or
Yeah, I'm
I don't know
trying
anything in general you want to tell people?
I'm trying to work with more people that I came up with, you know.
Just follow back in the crib type?
Right.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Ken and just talents, whether they moved away or not. Like if I know you was talented, I'm trying to work with you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because let's all, if we gonna do the music thing, right? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, let's do it. Let's introduce. Let's get the people something that sounds like familiar, like with the voice, right? People know your voice, but people might not know my beats. You feel what I'm saying? Some people might know my beats, they might not know your voice.
Exactly.
So let's bring all of that together. You feel what I'm saying? And I was looking at my statistics for my music. My audience is 32-year-olds and up.
Yeah.
That's my main audience.
Yeah.
So like I make mature content. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to go on unless I'm just feeling goofy that day.
Yeah.
Don't expect to be talking about nothing coming on my tracks. Like that's not gonna happen. If you got lyrics, raw lyrics.
So as soon as a nigga say I'm on the perks, yeah. Nah, bro, I'm good.
if you off some perks, you better be doing something so productive that it cancels out the fact that you're on perks. Right. You gotta be disgusted because I think Sean Bryce he talk about a lot of crazy shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's funny and he's a lyrical monster. You feel what I'm saying?
It's like when you a lyrical genius, like you get away with shit. Like
absolutely,
like
absolutely.
I was hearing some big lyrics. He was saying some wild shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah, it's big. It's alright.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
Man, let's flip it. What's been going on with you, man?
Shit, everything ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just been trying to work. Most of this year, I've just been trying to, you know what I mean, stay consistent. You dig?
I respect it.
Talk about it less and just put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm rocking with the construction joint.
Appreciate it.
That's hard right
Appreciate
there.
it.
You know, a lot of cats ain't bold enough
Yeah.
to do nothing like that. That's hard.
Yeah, I like to come left field, do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I respect it.
That's the main thing, is be consistent. Past 2 weeks, I dropped, so I'm just trying to keep that going. Most definitely. Every week, give them something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I gotta tap in, man.
Hell yeah.
Gotta tap in on there. I'm subscribed though. I just haven't. I've been so off of my YouTube and social media game.
I feel you. You've been working trying to get this shit right. Hell yeah. Trying to get the album right. Working. You know what I'm saying? I know how it be.
Yeah, man.
Most definitely, I know how it be.
It's all gonna come together though, and it's all gonna be beautiful.
Hell yeah.
I feel like the album itself is it's like a award. Like to me, it's a reward automatically because just the circumstances in which I made it, I just think it's so dope. Like when I might have just came back from doing something like on the beach or doing something over here or just experiencing life and just laying down my essence, my everything, my energy everywhere I went, and I might have came back from just making a crazy impression on somebody. I might have laid that down, and you gonna hear it. I promise you gonna hear it. You gonna hear some Indonesian language on there. You gonna hear some Japanese on there. Obviously, most Australians speak English, so you gonna hear some Australian accents on there.
Good night.
You gonna hear my father on there. You gonna hear my great aunt on there.
Am I gonna shed a tear listening to this one?
You might.
God,
There's a lot of gems on this album,
Yeah.
and it's not for the faint of heart. It's not. This album is gonna make a lot of people angry. This is how I express myself. You feel what I'm saying? It's the art. Gotta let it out.
Did you make majority of like the darker type beats like when you were here? You know what I'm saying? Were you still able to capture that or feel that when you was gone?
No, I just I guess I took myself back to those moments.
Yeah.
To those times, and I laid that down. Lower Hold is a real dark track. Actually, that's on SoundCloud and all those major streaming platforms right now. Lower Hold is on the ship. There's like different decks. Right. You know what I'm saying? Lower Hold, it's a real dark space. That's where a lot of cargo and whatnot is. You feel what I'm saying? So I sort of related that to my situation with my grandmother. You feel what I'm saying? I laid it down. What you hear that's how I was feeling.
Yeah.
A bunch of bass lines, dark, long.
Were you emotional like when you were making it? Like,
oh,
yeah.
I mean, I have gotten emotional before. I haven't gotten emotional. I did get, when I finished the album, when I did all my part, you feel me? Because there's still certain things I'm waiting to be sent back to me. But when I listened to it fully, I definitely, I definitely shed a tear.
Cause like you remember the moments when you hit the beats and shit.
Oh, like when I made them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I had some real profound dreams, like for example, I was falling asleep making the album sometimes. You feel I'm just working. You feel what I'm saying? And I had this crazy dream, like I was sitting in my room, and then like it felt so real. You feel what I'm saying? I fell asleep with the MPC in my lap. Fell asleep, and then like I started dreaming. You feel what I'm saying? And then I look over, and here go Dilla, nodding his head, and that's why I was like, I gotta be doing something right.
Yeah.
I gotta be doing something right. And I've had other dreams as well. You feel what I'm saying? But that one right there, that made me feel like, yeah, nigga, you might have something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna keep going, man. And the numbers that I'm getting, you know, to me it's not so much about the numbers, but it's always nice to get recognized and see, you know, who's listening. You feel what I'm saying? So just off of the 800 to 1,000 plays that I got off Dead Sea Scrolls, I've never got 1,000 plays off of a song or anything like this is I make underground music. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what I make. So it's not too many people gonna tune in, but when I see Dead Sea Scrolls get 1,000 plays, to me that's astronomical.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's astronomical.
Yeah.
So
every step is like a reward trophy type
exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So once again, Vic Spencer, appreciate that, man. Yeah, word. And actually, that song that just finished playing, that was my father.
Yeah.
If y'all listening, this is the album playing in the background right now, but yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. That's about it. That's all I really got. You know what I mean?
I think this was a very informative interview.
Yeah, most definitely.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna hold you. This shit hit.
Yeah,
that's my first time.
That's some short. Yeah,
I think I might have had champagne one other time, maybe, but like this shit hit. Like it, I fuck with it. If you don't want to get like drunk, you can still just get you wavy.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, after this interview, we can pour up some more money if you want to. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, rest in peace ODB as well. Rest in peace ODB.
You seen the Wu-Tang, the Showtime jump?
Waiting on the second season.
Wow. Yeah, that's
waiting on the second season because it was. Yeah.
Nah, Showtime they got a documentary though.
Oh no, I ain't seen the documentary.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, bro. It's dope. It's super dope.
I got a peep.
It's like a full part series.
Yeah, I was trying to. I went on the internet. I was trying to steal it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got Showtime.
Shit, let me know how I give you my log in your video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit. It's dope.
Yeah, I gotta catch that.
I love that behind the scenes shit. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir, man. Once again, thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Nope, thank you. Shit, most definitely. Thank you, man. We both gonna grow together, you feel me? And do what we gotta do, man. That's what it's about, man, at the end of the day. But yeah.
Wait, can we do shout outs?
Most definitely. Do your thing, man.
Let's do it. Hey.
Little red, little pokey, you feel me?
Hey, yo, shout out to my mom, Faye Lorraine. Shout out to my father, Jevon Suggs. Shout out to my great grandmother. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to this guy right here. Shout out to my brother, Angel Dior. Everybody that supported me on this album, man. Like everybody I was calling every day when I did get service, because I didn't have service a lot of time. I was out there. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody that's listening to the music, man, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just legendary shit we doing right now. You feel me?
Hey, man.
I'm telling you,
it's gonna show.
Most definitely.
It's gonna show.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man. Much love to all y'all, man. Suggs. Oh wait. Follow me on all.
I'm about to say,
follow me on
the socials together. You know what I mean?
Everything is Holy Jigga. Okay, so Instagram Holy Jigga. What else is it? Facebook is actually Jevon Suggs. Okay, Jevon Suggs on Facebook. Twitter Holy Jigga. If you want to play Xbox with me, that's Holy Jigga. If you look up Holy Jigga, it's gonna be there. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got. Thank you for this opportunity once again.
No problem. Thank you, man. Most definitely. Pursuing Dreams, episode 4. It's your boy Robbie Bean.
Jevon Suggs, man.
I'm out. I holla.
Peace.